So I'm going to show you a javelin drill today that you've probably never seen before, but the goal is to keep your arm up while you're throwing the jab. So let's get started. Okay, here we go. So I got to build a little crossbar system here. So you're going to need a little tape, and you're going to need either javelins or something that's going to be similar to a jab. So we're going to start off with a couple of javelins in the ground at an angle, pretty much at the same angles. And we're going to create an angle for the javelin as well. We'll start off kind of low on one side. Sorry for the banging in your ear. One's going to be, kind of low below the shoulder. The other one's going to be a little bit higher. I'm going to go right about my chin level. Okay, so what we're looking at, you can kind of see there's a bit of an angle. Some of your athletes are going to be a little bit shorter. Some are going to be a little taller. So we want to angle the javelin in such a way that allows you to use the same device for multiple athletes. What we want to do is we want to find a spot that's going to be able to give you contact with the arm. So I'm going to sit back here. This is probably about the right height. As I kind of do a little rearward lean, I can feel there's a little contact with my shoulder. And then as I move through the throwing motion, I'm dragging my arm all the way through and then finishing the throw. The idea is if I have a little bit of upward pressure on the javelin here, that gives me sort of this indication that my arm is going to stay up. If I lose contact as I'm moving through here and as I lose contact here, I know that my arm is dropping. It's a pretty simple concept. So the other thing is if I start bending my arm, so if I have a habit of bringing my hand in closer to my head, you can see I kind of get stuck here. And then I have to drop my arm. I don't want to do that. I want to keep my arm super long. I want to drag it all the way through. If it's uncomfortable and it's too low, that's why we've built it so it's a little bit higher on this side. Okay, so this drill is really important because we're trying to accomplish two things. The first thing is we want to try and keep the right arm really, really long during the throwing process. We don't want to shorten it, right? We don't want to throw from here. We want to throw from really long and loose arm. The second thing is we don't want to drop the arm. We don't want to have the arm drop down here because then the body's kind of in the way and you're going to have to lift the javelin up in order to produce your throw. So first thing, keep a long arm. Second thing, want to keep the arm up. All right, a couple of different things to consider as you're doing this particular drill. One is the body's got to move out of the way. This device here is not going to move, so you've got to move your body. So as I'm throwing, I'm going to stay low and I'm going to move out towards my throw. And as I kind of get to the end of it, that's where my body rolls up off my block and then my arm is going to move through. So you have to kind of find the range of motion that allows the hand to get free of this bar so that you can then, move into that, upward throwing motion. So again, I'm going to find that spot, keep a little bit of upward pressure. And as I move, I'm going to move out towards my target. There's the release from my hand, and then I can finish up in my throw. I don't want to get to the point where I'm standing upright and then my arm is stuck. My body has to be moving in a way that allows my arm to transfer through and up into the throw without getting caught. So be aware that the body has to move to allow the arm to get free and produce your throw. All right, I'm going to leave it at that. Hopefully this drill was helpful. If you don't mind, hit that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up. If you have comments, put them in the comment section below. If you want to see more drills, let me know in the comment section. That'd be great. And until I see you next time, have fun and throw far.